Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Absolute Bucket with 1,480 rating versus Hewis Infiort with 1,751 rating. They are currently number 1 on DB, and let's go ahead and hop right into this high rated DB video, and we will go ahead and we will see three ties, and then Hughes wins the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first. 40 versus 42. Opening hands, we have Imperm, Prayers, Sararvis, Pre-Prep, Diviner. They have Elder, Kanahawk, Imperm, OG Laura, and Steeds. So we have Ritual Beast going up against the Voiceless voice deck. Okay, we only have one hand trap here though, and it's just Imperm. So the opponent's going to go normal Elder, normal Kanahawk, Kanahawk effect, go ahead, banish the Laura, and then, never mind, banish Rapangu, and then tag out, summon ulti Kanahawk, and then ulti Kanahawk effect to send to the graveyard, chain the effect to go ahead and summon. So summon out Rapangu, Elder, dump Kanahawk to the graveyard, grab out Wen. Then we have Rapangu effect to go ahead, banish, and then dump. Now we will go ahead, link off, make the link 2, and then a little bit of lag there, link 2 effect, banish the Laura, normal Wen, and then Wen effect, the special summon back out the Laura that we just banished. Then use all those to make the ulti Galapaleo, which, this is what I'm saying. You can tell the difference between a good Ritual Beast player and a bad Ritual Beast player based on how much they summon this card. Look at this. This card's broken. We just set up a negate, and now we just combo. But okay, summon that out, and then Laura effect. It's like a double negate here too. I mean, we don't want to, have to use all of our negates by getting rid of these, but if we had to, it'd be fine. Bring out Petalfin, banish, bring out the Nochi Drago, and that can now tag out into the Link 2. And then the Link 2 can tag out into 2 bodies. I was about to say, they said Kanahawk. I was like, no way we're going for Kanahawk. But okay, yeah, go for ulti, and then ulti effect to go ahead and bring out the Wen plus the Kanahawk. And then now we have Kanahawk effect to go ahead, banish the Apaleo, overlay into the Flame Banshee, Banshee effect, detach, go search out Nemesis Flag, and then activate Nemesis Flag, shuffle back to special summon out, and then activate the effect to go ahead and search, grab out the Corridor so it doesn't try to Protoss the opponent. Said, I'll pretend I don't know you're on Voiceless. That's fair. Because, yeah, I mean, Absolute Bucket has been a Voiceless player, the entire year. Pretty sure they were a Vanquish Soul player before that, but, yeah, if they just went for Protoss Call Light, that just destroys them. And they can attempt to destroy this and then banish the Lara instead to protect it. So they can keep this on board while shutting off lights and having the negates from this. So that just be auto game. So now they're just going to link off into SP. SP effect, banish the Flame Banshee. Banshee summon itself out. And now we can just link off to go up into the link 4, and then we can activate Corridor next. Okay, special summon out by shuffling back the Apaleo, and then use that to make Colossus, and then link 4 effect to add back Lara, and then we could just leave that in hand, so that way this has 2 negates, and we can set Steeds. So now we have no searching, 2 negates, a banish, 2 pops, and an imperm. So that's really solid. Pass, they draw a Pot of Prosperity. Yeah, this card doesn't work, this card doesn't work. This card does work by shuffling back. They also have Imperm, which I was going to say they probably just have to do first. They're going to Imperm Colossus, and they just said okay to that. And then activate Pre-Prep. Do you actually say okay to that, though? I don't know. I kind of, want to negate that and, let Colossus stay alive. But they're going to go ahead, stop the Pre-Prep, and then activate this effect to go ahead and banish Laura to negate. Then Laura effect to go special, which will bring out the Apaleo. Sure. I'm not too sure why we're summoning this in defense, though. Feel like this would be more of an attack position type card. But, okay, yeah, it does summon an attack. Then activate Pot of Prosperity to go ahead, banish 6, and then we'll just negate that also. Then they're going to go ahead and normal out the Diviner, and then Diviner effect. Okay, they also play Natty's Servant in the list. Most likely, unless that's there for opponents' Natty Servants or Maximuses. They're going to Imperm Diviner. Okay. And now, yeah, we just admit defeat. So going on to the next game, we will go ahead and see Voiceless Voice go first. Opening hands, we have D-Barrier, Diviner, Low, Barrier, Anti-Spell. They have Droll, Called by, Ash Blossom, Kanahawk, Rapangu. I mean, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. We're just going to go Maiden Phase, activate Barrier, Effect, grab out the Dragon Queen, and then on Resolution, drop Droll and Lockbird, normal summon Low, Low effect to go place the Trap, and then we're going to activate Dragon Queen to discard, go dump, and then we can go Trap effect to try to shuffle back the Ritual spell to bring out, and then they Ash that, then set Anti-Spell, set D-Barrier, pass, they draw Protos. Oh, that can be scary, especially because they just put, like, you know, free stuff in the graveyard for it too, which is pretty good. But okay, they're gonna go draw phase, activate Anti-Spell, then go main phase, normal summon Rapangu. Then they said sec on summon, activate Trap, shuffle back to go ahead bring out the Dragon Sage, then Rapangu effect, chain the effect to bounce back and go ahead bring out Skull Guardian, so that way we have that as a negate set up. Then they're gonna banish Link 4, dump Laura, which already makes the Protos live. But here they're just gonna go D-Barrier, calling Fusion, so that way they can't just like banish Laura, plus that bring out Nochi Drago, Laura go summon. Then they're gonna go special summon out Protos by banishing 3, and then Laura effect to go special. They said okay. So now they're going to go ahead bring out the Lara, which now they're going to try to force the Skull Guardian. I'm guessing, yeah, they bring this out, right? They're trying to do it with, like, an SP play. That's why they brought the OG Lara out. Yeah, go open the Anima, go open the SP. SP effect to go banish Barrier if that resolves and we can beat over low. So now they're going to go Skull Guardian to negate, and then Protos Call Light, and then set Called by, pass turn, which also they just forgot to attack directly there because the SP was negated, so this could have attacked. I don't think there's a reason why they couldn't attack there, unless I'm just missing it. But okay, maybe they were in main phase 2 already. No, there's no way they weren't. Okay, but this is still tough, even though they're light locked. Like, this deck can still set up. They're gonna go main phase, activate Barrier effect, go ahead grab out Dragon Queen, and then Dragon Queen effect, discard, go ahead dump Ritual spell, and then grab out the Serarvis from the deck, and now Trap effect to shuffle back Ritual spell, special summon out Low, never mind, add Low, and then normal summon Low, Low effect, place the Blessing, and then Blessing effect. Oh, I guess we can't special summon it, right, because we're under lock, that's right, so we just have to normal it. Yeah, I was just thinking we gotta set this up, so we can get the Blessings, so that way we can, like, truly play on their turn. Grab the Skull Guardian, make Typhon, battle phase, attack over the Protos, and then main phase 2, pass. They draw the Ritual Beast Steeds, so now they will go... How do they even play this? They have Nochi Drago that they could go for, but once they start playing, they have Blessing to go ahead and bring out, and then that's, you know, gonna let Low summon back out. We have Trap Live. They also are under Anti-Spell, which doesn't matter for them at all, really, here. It's not like this deck searches spells and uses it very often. They're not searching inheritance too often and using it. Not in these game states. Blessing, Tribute Serarvis to bring out the Ritual Serarvis, and then activate Low effect to special summon out. They said a Skull Guardian in hand. Yep. So now they're going to go Called by onto Low to out that. So good thing that they didn't try to go for Skull Guardian, because they wouldn't have the negate for it set up. So good thing they brought out Serarvis there. Now they're going to go normal summon Kanahawk, and then activate the effect to go ahead banish Lara. Lara effect to go special. Chain Ash Blossom to shut that down. And now from here they just go set Steeds, and then say battle phase, and then end of main we're gonna go activate Trap to pop Steeds, and now they're gonna tag out to summon out Rapangu, and then Rapangu effect. This shouldn't do anything though, right? Yeah, this doesn't do anything. Banish, dump. It just puts the Lara in the grave, which is good, but it's not gonna be good enough. They draw Triaz. They have to remember that Low's under Called by this turn. Activate Dragon Queen, which actually doesn't even matter. We don't need to place anything. We just Blessing, add back Trap, and then it's just already game. Bring out Skull Guardian, and then we can't use the effect because we have Typhon there. Activate Barrier to go ahead and search out for Low, and then normal summon Low, switch to attack, activate Triaz, Tribute, special summon out, Typhon to bounce back, and then Battle Phase, try to attack over, but now they have Laura to tag out and then activate the effect. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know why they just did all that. Like, yeah, that didn't make sense to me at all. So now they're gonna go ahead and bring out the window from the deck. Yeah, they played this really bad. Beat over Kanahawk. They should still just win though, but they did play it like really bad there. Now they're just gonna go ahead and make SP, and then SP banish the window, and then link off into a Dynamondo. Okay, and then activate the blessing. Also, maybe it would have been better to just like banish the Kanahawk with SP and then spin the window with Dynamondo. Just that way they don't have like any Ritual Beast names in rotation, so that way they can't banish for a Nochi Drago as easily. But now we're gonna go Blessing, add back the trap card, set the trap card pass to draw Paleo, Dynamondo, tag out, summon Skull Guardian, and then low effect special itself out. And then, yep, they can go main phase, normal summon Rapangu, and then they're just going to pop it. And then, alright, they just go ahead and admit defeat. Now, if they drew a real card for turn, maybe there's a world where, like, you know, them having the Kanahawk in the graveyard could have mattered, because Nochi Drago, and the Nochi Drago can tag out. And then maybe they tag out in the window, and then window can crash, and now window summons, and like, you know, maybe they could end up losing to that. But game 3 now, we will see Ritual Beast go first. We have Low, Ultimate Slayer, Perulia, Fuaros, Perulia. Nice. They have Wen, Laura, Paleo, Shifter, and Rapangu. So they're gonna drop a Perulia here in standby. They only drop 1. Doesn't want to commit 2 because then the opponent probably passes. And we actually want to draw cards here. Our hand only has 1 engine card. So currently we're just getting blown out by Imperm. And then pass, they draw another low. And then standby phase, main phase, standby phase, they're going to drop Shifter. Okay. Is there any point of not dropping this during main phase then if this is how they're playing? Like, they go like normal Diviner effect to change Shifter, that's pretty good. They go like normal low effect, place barrier, add Dragon Queen. You have Shifter. I guess you don't want them to start with Dragon Queen effect specifically. And then, yeah, because then they have Ritual spell set up. Just it being in graveyard to Ritual summon. So they're just going to go ahead and pass. They draw Protos, and then we're going to drop Perulia here in draw phase again. And now the opponent's going to go Laura effect. Yeah, I think they realize that this time they can't just pass turn again because we're not going to be under Shifter. The opponent will have decent engine here to try to go ahead and end the game. At least that's what they're thinking. And yeah, I think they're just going to try to go for game. Activate Laura, go ahead, summon Rapangu, they draw Radiance, and then Laura, effect a special from deck, chain Fuaros. So, yeah, that's going to be a lot of draws, though. Special Elder, drawn to Dragon Queen, Rapangu effect, banish the Link 4, and then dump a Laura. And then go ahead and make the ulti Kanahawk, and then ulti Kanahawk effect, So special out the Laura, and then put 1 back to the graveyard. Or we're going to put Elder plus Rapangu back to the graveyard. Okay. And then go ahead and search. Grab out the Inheritance. Okay. Banish to bring out the Nochi Drago. Draws Nadir Servant. Now we're going to use all 3 of those bodies to make the ulti Galapaleo. So that way we have the negate set up. This player still hasn't drawn any hand traps. Like, any usable hand traps. Normal summon out when, and then activate when effect, and now they have multiple negates set up too. So they can't just draw 1 hand trap at this point. So they're going to bring out Rapangu effect, banish, and then use those, make ulti Kanahawk, and then ulti Kanahawk effect, chain the effect, dump 2 to the graveyard, special summon 2 out, go ahead, search, grab out the Laura, okay. Now we're going to go activate the Kanahawk effect to go banish. So that's going to banish a window, and then tag out, summon out the Ultia Paleo, which I feel like I haven't actually seen people really summon this card. Like, I don't know, people don't summon this card that often. It used to be a lot more popular, but not anymore. Go ahead, and then special summon out Protos, and then do they draw anything off that? Hey, they drew Ash Blossom! The last draw got them a hand trap. The very last draw. That's actually crazy. But I guess their deck does play, like, they probably play Impermanent too, they just didn't draw it. So, like, Imperm Ash, 6 Perulias, it's like 12, 3 Ultimate Slayer, 15. Natter's Servant's at 3, yeah? Yeah, it is. Okay, I was thinking about Master Duel for a second. So, it's at 3. So, well, that's like 18 cards that are, like, decent going second. And then Pot of Prosperity, which can also hit, like, Imperm, Slayer, or Natter's Servant. So, like, that should also count. Okay. I mean, that's a good amount of going second cards, it appears, in the deck. I also don't know their exact list. I'm just guessing. But, okay. Yeah, GG's, GG's. Oh, I was going to say, keep drawing. But, yeah, it was literally just, like, all engine at that point. Activate Ulti-Gap Paleo, activate Ulti-Gap Paleo, activate Ulti-Gap Paleo. Yeah, they did have 3 negates too, so even if you go Imperm, negate, Imperm, negate, Nib, negate. Okay, cool. But yeah, this card is broken, and it's not once per chain either, so you can't stop it with like Imperm plus Nib or anything like that either. But yeah, this card is insane. And if you're playing this deck, you should attempt to summon this card more. Very good card, very good card. And yeah, so that being said, seeing how long the match was, is about 38 minutes long. And the DB Grinders signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.